Okay, so where is the Final Fantasy thing? So Blizzard sent out these today. And let me see actually if I can find the tweet. Yeah, here we go. Blizzard sent out surveys today and are clearly shaking in their boots. I feel obviously this is a little bit of editorializing, let's just say that. But it's definitely a, it's something that's worth talking about. How likely or unlikely are you to play each of these games whenever they are released? And there's actually only one game. Unless maybe it's another page, I don't know. Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Very unlikely, somewhat likely, or very likely. So obviously, this does not fill people with a whole lot of confidence here, okay? Because obviously with so many people talking about the game and the subs and everything like that, to see these things happen is really just fucking sad. It looks fake. I don't think that it's fake. I genuinely don't think this is fake, because there would have been, if I want to see the full email. Yeah, here we go. So this is an actual tweet that he made. And obviously, of course, he could have made all of this up. This could all be an elaborate hoax, and this could all, this is the next QAnon. Obviously, it's the next QAnon. But I'm going to assume that it's not. I'm going to assume that it's real. And the reason why I think that it's real is that I think Blizzard should be polling people for these kinds of things. I absolutely think so. The reason why I think they should do that is because they should see how many of their players are playing other games to where they can look at those other games and see why. It's smart to do that. You want to know what your audience is also consuming in terms of competitive content. 100% we're going to do that. So anyway, Jed is a respected person in Mythic Plus. I don't know, right? All I'm saying is that I don't think that he's lying, and I think that he's being serious about this. So let's go ahead and we'll read some of the comments here. We're going to talk about this. As it should be, Final Fantasy is getting the most hype right now, but the lack of PvP is an issue for me. And yeah, of course, okay, his post really took off. Really important to keep in mind, being ignorantly devout to either side isn't productive. Yeah, of course they are, right? For the record, I don't think this is a bad thing. I don't think it is either. I definitely don't think so. They're great games. Final Fantasy is incredibly lackluster whenever it comes to PvP compared to WoW. I think PvP is incredibly lackluster whenever it comes to PvP as well, compared to actual PvP games. If I want to have a good PvP experience, I'm going to play a game that's designed for PvP. Like, obviously, WoW PvP is fun. It has a special place in my heart. I'm always going to try to play and get Gladiator at least to get them out, etc. But WoW PvP has never really been the pinnacle of balance. It's never been the pinnacle of competition. And the only reason why MLG picked it up back in the day is because it had so many fans. That's the truth, man. Every live game since survey like this, including what other games are hyped for. Yeah, I think so too. Every complaint that studios don't listen to players, but whenever they ask specific questions and include market research about other interests, people act bizarre. Well, I think the reason why, Green Giant, thanks for the 5 subs, I appreciate that, man. So the reason why people are talking about this, and the reason why people are so, this is like, I think people are always looking for things to validate their decisions. They're always looking for that thing that tells them, I made the right call. I did the right thing. And I think comments like this, things like this right here, absolutely hit that mark so well. It's like confirmation bias. It removes the cognitive dissonance. It removes buyer's remorse. It makes somebody feel like, you know what? I'm right. And there are so many decisions and so much news out there that is used to reinforce people's preconceived notions that actually has no validity or no bearing or nothing to it other than the fact that it can just make somebody feel good about what they already did. Chat's malding. Wow, Andy's malding. No. Here's the thing, and I said this before, right? And I know this is hard for a lot of people to understand because we are tribalistic animals and we used to beat each other with clubs, etc. But let's try to ascend beyond the Neanderthal days and talk about this. It is better for WoW if Final Fantasy is good, and it is better for Final Fantasy if WoW is good. Yoshida, the guy from Final Fantasy, one of the things that he told all of his developers and game designers to do following making the Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, whatever it is, I don't know what it's called, like the new game, right? And what he told them to do was play WoW. So the idea that these games can't make each other grow is stupid. It's just stupid. Like, obviously, we want WoW to be good. We want Final Fantasy to be good, so WoW can steal the good ideas from Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy can steal the good ideas from WoW, and then both groups of people can be happy because everybody's playing a game that's overall better, right? It's, you know, it's a circle jerk of yoinking, exactly. So that's the way I feel about it. I don't really care, you know, which game you like or whatever. I mean, obviously, I do think that I do think that the Final Fantasy players evangelize their game too much. I think that it's annoying. I think that it's a turnoff for a lot of people, etc. But I do think that, you know, hating the game as much as WoW players do is not necessarily that great either, right? So it depends on how you look at it, man. So let's see here. Even GMs are rebelling. What is this here? We're sorry that this is a comment that was made by a GM. And again, guys, this is all, you have to keep this in mind. It could all be fake. Anything could all be fake. So just always keep that in mind. We are sorry that this is not what you were hoping to hear today, but I do hope that your next dungeons do go better. Or that you can have fun playing Final Fantasy if you can give that a try. I'm playing that right now and having a blast. Good luck deciding what you like to do. Regards, Game Master, whoever, customer services, Blizzard Entertainment. That's fake? Why do you guys think that it's fake? Yeah, why is it being considered fake? Now, I think it's a fake font. Let's see here. We'll zoom in on it. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see pixelation around the letters. Yeah, it does seem like it's been pixelated in. Yeah, it's really kind of hard to say. I mean, but I would kind of assume this is fake. I think that, like, usually, here's the thing. I don't think that somebody would do this because it would cost them probably their job. You know, like, you'd probably get fired for doing something like this. So I don't think it's something that people are going to do, but I could be wrong. Obviously, I could be wrong. So that's the way I feel about it, okay? Edited and fake? Yeah, sure. Anyway, let's go back over. We're going to take a look at the other ones. WoW players, whenever they try Final Fantasy XIV. What is this? What is this?
In the morning, I am in a nest of
weebs.
Yeah. The fuck?
They have cleverly shifted their shapes. One of them has taken the form of a little old woman. You can barely see her horns. She have tried to poison me already. These rats are very clever.
Ooh. He's going back to WoW. Yeah, I get it, man. I really think these videos are fucking hilarious, man. Yeah, these are really, really fucking funny. Let me link this video to you guys so you can see what it is. Yeah, there's a video. I feel about people that haven't played WoW realize they're part of the weeb community. The thing is, like, about weebs or whatever, I think that, like, obviously you have some people that take being a weeb way too fucking far. But for the most part, I don't really have a problem with weebs. I think weebs are fine. I think they're totally okay. I don't have an issue with them whatsoever. I think weebs are actually kind of, I wouldn't really say they're enjoyable to be around or anything like that, but I think that they're cool. I'm totally okay with weebs. As long as they're not super annoying or attracted to, you know, 9-year-old girls under the guise that they are actually 500-year-old vampires. As long as you're not doing those two things, then I'll definitely be okay with it. So let's see here. Whoever made this video is probably a prophet. Listen. Okay. Asmon gave in to the request and tried Final Fantasy XIV on stream. It quickly became his main game. Now identifying as a weeb, Asmon will defend his favorite game to the bitter end. This is not gonna... These are so ridiculous. I know that, like, I don't know what this is. There are so many people that care so much. They care so much about me playing Final Fantasy XIV. They want... I think that this is what it is. They want me to quit WoW and play Final Fantasy. They're like, Asmon, please quit this shit-ass game. Please quit this game. And listen... Guys, I hate to break your hearts here. I hate to shatter your dreams. Actually, I don't. But listen, I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit WoW. I've said this a million times. I will say it again. I'm not going to quit WoW. I love playing WoW. I think that it's a fun game. I really do. I know it sounds crazy, and that's because maybe I'm crazy. But I enjoy the game. that doesn't mean that I can't play other games too, guys. Just keep it in mind, okay? I do hope that I enjoy Final Fantasy XIV. I really, really do. I think it'll be fucking amazing, man. And the reality is going to be, Chad is going to become so toxic that he will quit streaming for good. He will quit streaming for good. I'm done. Finished. Or turn on sub-only mode and slow mode on, like every other available restraint on, which is never a bad idea once you go past 10,000 viewers. See, the thing is, like, I don't like doing sub mode. And you know why? One of the reasons why I don't like doing sub mode is because none of my fucking viewers subscribe. Like, you guys just tune in, watch the show with ad block on, and then you leave. And then you just leave. They're like, oh, God, yeah. And then maybe you send in a $3 donation that says, hey, Baldo, guess what? Go check out my fucking mixtape that I've got for you, man. It's litty. And that's about it. And so, yeah, that's what you guys fucking do. And so it's a big reason. Like, I feel like a lot of the viewers aren't subbed, so I don't want to shut out, like, 75% of my viewers that are watching because I feel bad about it, you know? There's a lot of you guys that just want to show up and hang out. And I want to say this, Pansworth, thanks for the 5 subs. You don't have to sub. It doesn't matter. You just watch the stream. I'm happy. I don't give a fuck. Like, obviously, it's nice to have a lot of subs. It's great. But if I don't have it, it's not the end of the world, man. I still am going to show up. I'm still going to fucking stream. And we're still going to do the same old shit. The fact is, let's be honest. I make so much fucking money, I don't need to worry about it if or not. If I have 15K or 25K, it doesn't fucking make a difference to me, okay? I'm going to be totally fucking real. So, listen. Right now, yeah, I'm fine. I've reached the threshold. I'm totally fucking good, guys. So just keep it in mind. If you want to sub and support, I really appreciate it. I love you. Thank you. But you don't have to. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is I feel like, you know, it's just not as... I think, like, sub mode might have to happen with some games and some things, but I want it to be as few and far between as possible, okay? I noticed the Jug really can't see this happening. Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, I do want to try out the raids. Like, the raids in Final Fantasy do excite me. The raids definitely... They make me want to try out the game. The solo activities and the social experience is like, you know, I don't really give a fuck. But the raids I definitely do want to see because that's the kind of stuff that I care about, man. And hopefully I can enjoy it and have fun with it.